All right, here is the weekly tarot card reading. This first card will represent the beginning of the week. This card represents the middle of the week, and this card represents the ending or the weekend. The card directly above represents opposing forces, and this card is compared to all these. And the last card is the best course of action, which is compared with this one, as well as all the other cards. So let's get started here. All right, the first card we get is the Seven of Cups. And this card represents your thoughts. These clouds here represent your subconscious thoughts, your dreams, your desires. And you're going to be faced with a lot of options. You have a lot of subconscious goals, a lot of wish fulfillment, and there are many choices. So, for example, the choices can be from a companion to the snake representing knowledge, spiritual or illumination, the tower, a thirst for power, wealth, some type of respect needed, and always underlining the threat of some type of unseen forces at work. And so it's a very sort of busy beginning to the week mentally with your wish fulfillment. Moving to the middle of the week, we have a major trump. So that means more attention needs to be focused on this card here. And the fact that it's reversed confirms this first portion of the week. It typically represents fruitless dreaming. And so there is a unfulfilled, wishful desires. These are coming from the subconscious and upright. The vase represents the self-confidence, and it is reversed. So I see this as confirming a continuation of the first portion of the week, but this is a major trump. So we're going to pay more attention to this later on, let's say. Moving into the end of the week, the weekend, we have the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords upright is a conclusion to the struggles and the difficulties that you experienced through the beginning of the week, where your desires being unfulfilled, but you're going to take a leadership role, and something's going to change and take place in a more positive aspect over the weekend. You'll come to a point of view, and something at work perhaps will change in a more positive light. So this is the tone of the week. Now this is a spread that I created, and this is a weekly spread, and over here we have obstacles. This is sort of the Three of Wands reversed, and the Three of Wands reversed shows the struggles and actions that you're going to be faced with. There's going to be some harsh words said, either at work or with your family members, and there's many options that are going here, but perhaps as the week goes on, this being the major trump, somewhere in the middle of the week, there's going to be a lot of nasty words said, and maybe at the end of the week there'll be an apology, or someone's going to take a leadership role and sort of work itself out. But you have certain goals that need to be met, and when you feel like they're being unfulfilled, there's going to be a lot of harsh words being thrown at you in your direction. And now the last card is your best course of action, and what we have here is a major trump, the Wheel of Fortune. And this is a good card to have. The planetary force for this card is Jupiter. And Jupiter rules the sign of Sagittarius. And this has to deal with good fortune. So I think that in looking and comparing this to the first cards, that what we're looking at is a desire for wealth. There's some type of success or wealth that you're looking for, that you're struggling with. And your best course of action is to remember that all things come in cycles. And there's going to be good times and there's going to be bad times. The bad times are the conflicts with the people, giving you some harsh words, and you need to take sort of a leadership role and not let these things get you down. But the wealth in something resolves in the weekend, and with a positive outcome, because we have a major trump as your best course mentally. Your best course of action is to stay focused and perhaps a certain amount of wealth coming your way. So from a psychological observation point of view, the idea of rotation shows that many people are in a constant state of being bound or chained by their repetitive patterns. And you have a desire for wealth. So now's the time, I believe, to step it up. No matter what the conflicts are, stay strong, and maybe you'll get that raise that you're looking for. And so that is our weekly tarot reading. Thank you.